If you're wondering which drones for beginners are worth your money, stick around. After we run through each product, I'll give you my personal take. Would I buy it or would I skip it? No fluff, just my honest opinion. Let's get into it. DJI Air 3S. This thing flies like a dream with obstacle avoidance everywhere, making it hard to crash even if you tried, and the battery lasts forever, seriously, like 45 minutes. But honestly, it feels a lot like the old Air 3. And needing neutral density filters because the cameras don't have adjustable apertures is a bit annoying for such a pricey bird. Would I buy it? Maybe. It's fantastic, but maybe a bit like bringing a bazooka to a knife fight for a total beginner unless you're planning to go pro yesterday. DJI Mavic 2 Pro. Even though it's getting on a bit, the camera on this thing is still legendary, packing a huge 1-inch sensor for crisp 4K video you rarely see on drones this small, plus it has a variable aperture which is sweet. It is an older model though. The hyperlapse mode clicks annoyingly from the controller, and beware, that sport mode turns off the obstacle sensors perfect for unexpectedly redecorating a tree. Would I buy it? No. It was brilliant in its day, but newer drones offer a gentler learning curve for beginners with similar or better tech. DJI Neo. This little dude is ridiculously cheap, like under $200 cheap, and it's super versatile. Fly it autonomously with your phone, or even get fancy with first-person view goggles later. Plus, the enclosed props mean you probably won't accidentally give your cat a haircut. However, the camera is pretty basic, only shooting 4K at 30 frames per second and just JPEGs. The battery life is kinda short at 18 minutes, and it only sees stuff below it, so don't expect it to dodge that wall you're flying towards. Would I buy it? Yes. For the price, it's a hilariously fun and low-risk way to see if this whole drone thing is for you without needing a second mortgage. DJI Mini 4 Pro. Man, this drone nails it for beginners. It weighs less than 250 grams, so you can skip the Federal Aviation Administration registration hassle, yet it packs an amazing camera with killer low light skills and shoots smooth 4K video. Plus, the obstacle sensing is so good, it basically flies itself away from trouble. It's definitely not cheap for a tiny drone though, and while it handles wind okay, it's still a lightweight compared to its bigger brothers. Would I buy it? Yes. It's the perfect blend of easy to fly, portable, safe, and produces seriously impressive footage, making it probably the top pick for most beginners wanting quality. HoverAir X1. This thing is the definition of simple. Chuck it from your palm, pick a mode like Follow Me or Orbit, and bam, it does its thing automatically. Perfect if you find controllers terrifying. But let's be real, the video quality is just okay, especially the older 2.7K model. The battery lasts about 11 minutes, which is barely enough time to decide what TikTok dance to do, and it's more of a flying selfie stick than a proper drone you can actually fly around freely. Would I buy it? Maybe. If you literally just want automated cool-looking shots of yourself with zero effort, it's neat. But if you want to learn to fly, look elsewhere. DJI Mavic 3 Pro. This beast packs 3 cameras, giving you tons of shooting options. Flies like a dream with obstacle avoidance that actually works, but honestly, it's probably overkill unless you're trying to film the next blockbuster on a budget, and it costs more than my rent. It's also a bit chunky, landing it in a higher drone category in some places, which means more rules. Ugh, would I buy it? Maybe. If you're secretly minted and plan to go pro yesterday, sure. But for a first drone, it's like using a sledgehammer to crack a nut. DJI Mini 3 Pro. This little guy is awesome. Under 250 grams, so fewer rules, fantastic camera that even shoots vertical video for your socials. And it has decent obstacle sensors to save you from yourself, mostly. It handles dim light surprisingly well for its size, though you do pay a bit of a premium for the Pro badge compared to its simpler siblings. Would I buy it? Yes. It's light, capable, smart, and gets you great footage without needing a pilot's license and a loan shark. Autel Evo Nano. Plus, another lightweight contender that dodges registration. The Nano Plus has decent obstacle sensors, though they just slam the brakes on, they don't swerve. And crucially, doesn't have DJI's sometimes annoying geofencing telling you where not to fly. The battery life is realistically around 20 minutes, and while the camera's good, it doesn't quite pip the Mini 3 Pro, plus it can feel a little flimsy. Would I buy it? Maybe. It's a solid choice if you value freedom from geofences, but the Mini 3 Pro often feels slightly more refined for the money. DJI Mini 4K. Basically, DJI took the older Mini 2 SE, finally gave it 4K video recording, which is nice, and kept the price tag pretty low, making it super light and easy on the wallet. The catch? It only has sensors looking down, so it has absolutely zero clue if it's about to fly headfirst into a wall or backwards into your face. You gotta keep your eyes peeled. Would I buy it? Yes. For pure value, to get started with decent 4K aerials without selling a kidney, absolutely. Just don't fly it drunk or distracted. DJI Avata 2. Okay, this thing is different. It's an FPV drone, meaning you fly it with goggles on like you're in the drone, which is wild fun. And it's way easier to pick up than traditional FPV thanks to the magic wand controller and built-in prop guards. The camera is surprisingly good, capturing smooth 4K, but the battery life won't win any awards compared to standard drones, and you do look kinda silly wearing the headset. Would I buy it? Maybe. If you crave that immersive high-speed FPV experience without the usual setup nightmare, it's great, but it's a totally different skill and style compared to a regular camera drone. Autel Evo Lite. Plus, this thing boasts a damn good 1-inch sensor for crisp 6K video and flies for a solid 40 minutes. But the controller feels a bit chonky and doesn't store the phone cable neatly, which is just annoying. It's got some neat auto shot modes and decent obstacle avoidance, front, back, down. Though it weighs over 800 grams, so be ready for potential registration stuff, depending where you are. Would I buy it? Maybe it's a powerful beast with great image quality, but might be overkill and a bit hefty for a total newbie compared to lighter options. DJI Inspire 3. Okay, let's be real, calling this beast a beginner drone is like calling a Formula 1 car a good first vehicle. It shoots fricking 8K cinema quality video, has centimeter level positioning, and costs more than my actual car. It's built for serious Hollywood-level filmmaking with insane obstacle avoidance and pro features like Waypoint Pro, not for figuring out which way is up on your first flight. Would I buy it? Hell no. Unless your beginner project involves filming the next blockbuster and you have $16,500 lying around, this is absolute overkill. Potensic Atom. This little guy is super lightweight, under 250 grams, meaning less registration hassle, and surprisingly easy to fly with decent 4K video for its dirt cheap price. But honestly, the build quality feels a bit like a Happy Meal toy, and the camera isn't winning any awards. It packs a solid 32-minute flight time per battery, which beats some pricier DJI Minis, though it completely lacks obstacle avoidance, so try not to introduce it to a tree on day one. Would I buy it? Yes, it's a fantastic budget option to learn the ropes without crying over a crash, just don't expect Mavic level quality. DJI Mini 3. This drone is basically the go-to standard for beginners wanting quality without selling a kidney. It's under 250 grams, shoots lovely 4K video with a great sensor, and can even rotate the camera for vertical shots. It offers impressive flight times, especially with the Plus battery. But DJI stripped out obstacle avoidance and subject tracking compared to its Pro sibling, which kinda sucks for learners prone to, unplanned landings. Would I buy it? Yes, it hits that sweet spot of portability, image quality, and ease of use for beginners, even if you have to be a bit more careful flying it. DJI Mavic 3 Classic. This drone packs the stunning Hasselblad 4/3 sensor from its bigger brothers, giving you incredible 20-megapixel photos and 5.1K video, but it ditches the telephoto lens and still costs a pretty penny. Definitely stepping up from the Mini series. It's loaded with top-tier obstacle avoidance and subject tracking, making it super safe and easy to fly, despite its pro-level camera, although it's heavier, around 895 grams, requiring registration and maybe more know-how than a true beginner possesses. Would I buy it? Maybe if you're a beginner with deep pockets who wants phenomenal image quality and safety features from the start and doesn't mind the weight and regulations, otherwise stick to a Mini or Atom first. Potensic Atom SE. This Potensic Atom SE is kinda like that budget airline flight that surprisingly doesn't suck. It gives you smooth 4K video at 30 frames per second, a beefy 31-minute flight time per battery, and stays under 249 grams so you can dodge some annoying regulations. But the camera won't exactly make Michael Bay jealous compared to DJI's stuff, and with no fancy sensors to stop you kissing a tree, you gotta actually pay attention while flying this thing, though it does have landing sensors. Would I buy it? Maybe. If you're broke but still want to fly high with decent features like good range up to 4 kilometers and multiple flight modes, it's a solid start. Just don't expect it to hold your hand. DJI Flip. Alright, the DJI Flip looks like a robot cage fighter, but those built-in prop guards mean fewer oh shit moments flying near people or indoors. Plus, it shoots gorgeous 4K video up to 60 frames per second and has smart modes like subject tracking that basically fly it for you. It's not invincible though. It only looks forward for obstacles, so sideways drifting into grandma's prized petunias is still on you. And those guards make it slightly less zippy in wind and might trim flight time a bit from its potential 31 minutes. Would I buy it? Yes. If safety and ease of use like palm takeoffs are top priorities and you want that polished DJI video quality without needing a pilot's license, this easy mode drone with its multiple control options is worth the cash. Thanks for watching. I hope this video helped you pick the drones for beginners for you. If you have any questions, drop a comment below. Links to all of these products mentioned in this video will be in the description.